Hello again and welcome back to iZine's Let's Play Dark Souls. My name is James. Today we're going to be continuing where we left off last time. With our silly little Killermageddon name. Oh well, what can you do really? I've got a much better pad this time. The other of my main two pads, and this time I can wiggle around while holding the left D-pad in and it doesn't deselect my weapons, which is quite important I feel. All the buttons are stiffer as well because it's newer. Maybe fake, but it seems to work better. Right, now, for now, we are going to go take on the Titanite demon. Before I do that, it might be just a good idea to check our equipment. So, what is this like versus the dragon sword? Don't expect it to be too good. Dragon sword's still 200 base damage, but it's a I think just the maneuverability of the dragon sword will be better for this fight. In the long run, probably not though. Careful with the old stamina. Oh, wasn't blocking there, that was my fault. Quick, drink and block. And drink and block. His attack patterns are predictable-ish. You do have to release your block between his attacks in order to have time to regenerate your shield. Your stamina, I should say. He does have that fairly obvious weak point on his dead leg, though. But don't worry, this won't take long. I think my main problem really there was that he moved onto some rubble that I couldn't properly counter-circle him on. Plus I wasn't paying enough attention to my stamina. So, you know, it happens. Don't cry, because then we'd be crying constantly. Yeah, no, that wasn't that helpful. Even then you need to gap your shield, and for heaven's sake, whatever you do, only take one attack before blocking again, because otherwise you will run out of stamina. He's doing it again, he's put himself onto the rocks. He's very clever at this kind of thing. Probably he's been murdering adventurers like me since before I was born. It's a giant demon made out of titanite. Right now, these stairs are a brilliant place to exploit because he can't really swing down enough in some of his attacks. Not all, so don't think, oh, I'm safe here. But it is a lot easier than... Oh, look at that. See, now, that one wasn't better off. Don't forget, of course, when you chain your attacks, when you can chain your attacks, I should say, they do significantly more damage each time. There we go, and now he's dead. More demon titanite. Good for me. Right, now we have access to the garden, and there is something very special I want in the garden. But first things first, let's switch back to the claymore. It's only 154 versus 200. Where is it? There it is. But you got to take into account. Right, so it's what are we currently doing? Where's our claymore? Right, claymore is 197. Drake sword is 200, so it's only marginally better to use the Drake sword. But this is only at +5, and this will continue going up. Plus, we're only barely got the strength to use this claymore as yet. So I think it's probably better to learn the swing timing of the claymore. Now, that large titanite demon, by the way, won't be coming back. He's another mini-boss. These guys, however, will be here every time, so you might as well get to know them intimately. Again, Black Knights don't come back. They're quote-unquote mini-bosses. So, if you can take them out, you don't have to do it again. I do like that re-swing, and the amount of knockback this weapon seems to do because of its size is just brilliant. I mean, is either damaging the stamina or knocking them off their poise. Poise, again, is another stat that I do not understand fully, or even at all. Oh dear, watch out. But is actually one of the more important stats, because it dictates how well you can handle your sword. Oh, really? Leaving that massive opening in your attack pattern, just for me? Right, blood red of moss. So when I start bleeding to death, I'll be fine. Yay! Oh well. Won't be bleeding to death today, at least, I hope. We've only got one, so, you know, tomorrow maybe. Got to plan ahead. Free up your calendar. What am I doing today? Nothing. Tomorrow, bleeding to death. Then the next day, probably poison to death. Right, this is probably something that it would be good to know that it was here. I'm not going down to kill Moonlit Butterfly just yet, I don't think. No, probably not. I do want a certain shield that will be useful. That is hidden basically in the basin section of this. Actually, I don't know, it might be time to route the butterfly. I don't like doing that though. Mostly because I have to be naked in order to survive. Right, there is a black knight on this path. Not on this path. Where we are going is going to take us into combat with the black knight. So I hope you're ready for that, because that's what's going to happen. And we're going to take his black oak pants and we're going to donk him on the head with them. I wonder if you could just turn the black knight's pants into the black knight's undoing. Really? I did swing at that. Oh well, whatever. They're good if you can kill them because they give you stuff. But you know, if you miss them completely like I did, then they don't. Hey, that's some advanced tactics there. I shouldn't be giving that away. Village corpse. Leather, and some bows and feathers and stuff. Well, that's good. What I really want is the decent set of armour. Steel, I should say. There is one that I like, and I think it's around here somewhere. But first things first, let's get the grass shield, which causes you to regenerate stamina much faster. It has a reduced... It doesn't block 100% of damage, which is why I like the heater shield, but there will be times when stamina is far more important. Right, now, unlike some people show you, I'm not going to fight him in place. I am going to wait till he comes to me. There's this much larger area here we can donk him in. Careful. Oh, evidently that wasn't close enough behind him to get the backstab. However, a backstab with a claymore is pretty spectacular. Oh no, don't kill him. I wanted his nuts. You know, his loot. Oh, got it anyway. Thank you. Got to yell loud so that he hears me down there. In hell. Well, it's not hell. You know, it might be. Don't know what's down there. There is a sort of hellish level. Maybe that is down there. This world does feel quite contiguous. And that is a different word than continuous. Look it up. What's in here? Oh wait, I already know what's in here. It's actually bloomin' useful. Rest at bonfire. But we can use this to level up, so if we buff it into our strength, we should... Yep, our right weapon goes up by 3 points each time. I think it's probably better to put our endurance up at the same time, rather than just dump it all into strength, but hey. Can't actually remember what's down that tongue, just because my memory's so shockingly bad, but I do know it is a useful shortcut. Right, now at this point we could do some fairly silly stuff like go try and kill Havel or something. but I don't think I'm quite up to that yet. In fact, I don't really think I'm up to kicking the Moonlight Butterfly's ass. We could probably do Lower Blighttown. In fact, I might just need an interlude while I go and look up the best possible route. Who knows, it would be rather entertaining of me to throw myself to my death repeatedly against something I'm not nearly strong enough to defeat. But I think I'd rather not, you know, of the options. Should I waste all of our time, or should I do it right the first time? Oh yeah, no, I'll do it right the first time. Actually, I've just realised I probably should... Oh, no, no you don't. Oh yeah, bonfire, resting and all that jazz. Well, at least... Blood red moss clump. Well, now we can go 2 days without bleeding to death. That is fantastic. However, we can get poisoned to death at the drop of a hat. Oh, no, I'm running into a tree. How helpful. Right, so... let us move towards Andre the Giant. No, that's not his name. This dude. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to upgrade our weapon with because we need an ember. But there is the ember when you kill the Moonlight Butterfly. Ugh. Well, maybe I could go do that now. Let's go talk to Sigmar. He's not a bad dude, just don't do what I did last time, well, first time I played, and kick his butt. No, stop saying nothing.
Forgive me. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run for a gate, I should say. No matter
Yep,
how
we'll get the
long
gate
I
open later, mate. Just you wait.
Here I sit, weighing my options.
Ha 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 ha, indeed. Actually, wait, has he got anything else to say? Something like inviting me to... Inviting me to take all his money or something?
Still closed.
No, shame. You can actually kill him and steal his stuff. I have done it before. He is a bit of a hard bastard, but he's using a very slow weapon, so if you switch to something fast like the winged spear, you can stab him up and get out again before he finishes swinging. Right. Give me a moment. Right, well, sorry for the jump cut, but I have just looked it up, and this is probably the best time to do the Moonlight Butterfly. To be honest, because this game is so open and sprawling, you can do it any way, any order you feel like, but at the moment I'm just trying to do it in the order that if people follow this as a guide, they won't be too miffed and go, oh no, we should have done that at this point. So yeah, if you want to know, I'm following the IGN walkthrough just because I've followed it before, I've tested it, and it does work quite well. I may be doing some things in a different order than they say and missing other bits out, because the point here really is to go for a good, fun, but not too challenging run, not a let's show new players how to get themselves killed run. Oh, like that. That is how you get yourself killed. And we're certainly not getting that humanity back. Wait, no, hold on. If we died from a fall... No, I remember now. We died from a fall, so we'll be fine, because it should be at the top of the cliff. Do we need to repair? We probably need to repair. Oh well, we haven't got any souls, but let's not mind about that. Something I really dislike is trying to fight the Moonlight Butterfly as we are as a magic carrier. No, a melee only character. I've played this game as a magic user, a caster. it's so much easier to kill Moonlight Butterfly. It's almost like, well, why does anybody ever complain about this boss? It's so easy. And then you try it melee only, which this run is going to be, and you're like, what? I mean, if you don't go melee only, you can't just stack everything into strength and get a huge bonus from it, because you're going to need something like basic stats just so that you can cast the magic. Oop, don't fall off a cliff. Oh, that was close. Yeah, you either, mate. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like our soul has stayed at the top of the cliff, but we're going to have to explore the bottom anyway, so never mind. Okay, fine. Watch out for their long range attack. You can backstab them if you're very good or very lucky. Right, now the best thing to do, there we go, is to go use the hidden bonfire. I mean, it's not terribly well hidden if you know it's there, but you wouldn't believe how hard I found it to find it the first time, even with a guide. I was like, what do you mean hit the wall? Which wall? What do you mean, the rubble? But yeah, this game is, I mean, like a lot of roguelikes, in fact, it's a lot about learning the mechanics of the game. This, of course, is not really a roguelike, just because of the fact that you don't lose your progress really at all when you die, except for that specific section. Wake up? Oh, right, do I have to go to the middle before you guys wake up? Oh, you have to pillage the corpse. Watch out for their grab attack. They will try and grab you. If they do it, you're dead, probably, at this level. You've probably not got the ability to defend against that. Oh. Nasty one, aren't you? Still getting used to this very slow weapon. It's lucky that we've still got 10 Estus flasks. Well, it'll be 9 in a minute. There we go. We're about to find my favourite armour in the game as well. One that you may have noticed when I start the game is on my first character, highest level, and probably best character, largely because it's leveled up so high. Right, now these giants can be a pain in the dick, so you know, protect your dick. Right, that is a debuff that means when they get close to you, you will slow down a lot. So don't expect to be as quick as you have been before. It also means that you're not going to be able to roll. So run around them. There we go. Debuffs one off. Hack them to pieces. Oh, just don't let them hit you. Because as you can see, that's bad. They are very slow moving though. Oh. Apparently not when advancing like that. Drink, drinky, drink. You gonna drop anything for me? No. I thought that would be too good. Right. Over this way, there should be a side corridor thing you can get to. Watch out for trees with arms, because the arms are actually snakes, even though they look like arms. They're not trying to hug you. Oop, watch it. There he is. Oh, damn it, they can still grab you even while you're blocking. Thought I would be far enough away from him, but apparently not. These are all remembering mistakes. Don't worry, you'll get used to them too. See, that is actually double snake. It's not a tree trying to hug you. I mean, who'd have thought, right? Egg vermifuge. Can't remember what it does. I think it cures one of the status effects that are the most horrible in the game. So, yeah, good to have on you. Right. Careful, careful, because there's going to be the spawning things over here. So, run in. Yoink. Run away. Would be my suggestion. If you do want to take them out, you know, you get points for it. And points mean prizes, or at least they usually do if you go talk to Andre. Damn. Oh well, we're dead. But you know what? Not that bothered. Our humanity and our souls are far enough away that we can actually probably get them without aggroing them again. And I don't really want to aggro them again. And secondly, we've already got the Elite Knight equipment. If you look at it, the stats are just so much better than what we're currently wearing. So now we are pretty geared up, right? We don't want the old Witch's Ring on at the moment. We don't want the Ring of Sacrifice either, so, you know, different strokes. We don't want that. We do want to heal Blood Red. Yeah. Do we want Gold Pine Resin? Probably not. I think that's everything we really need. So now we're sort of in one of my favourite setups. Remember, you can go right if you want to, and I actually suggest you do, because these guys, I mean, you've awoken them now, so they will be annoying. Bit of a late dodge there, mate. Like, invited to a party and you turn up a week later. Wow, lots of blood red moss clumps. I could do with some purple ones. Stop you from taking poison damage, because poison happens a heck of a lot. Certainly a lot later. I'm going to empty this zone out before... Oh, come on, dude. I mean, I can't really pass you without waking you up. You can actually attack them while they're standing up. Usually. So I don't know why he didn't take damage there, because I have attacked him significantly while he's standing up. I mean, that's usually probably the best strategy. Yeah, I need a faster weapon versus him. Probably just the dragon sword would be good enough. Nope, he's dead. Let's switch over to the dragon sword. I hear something coming. Oh, I see, because it's above the claymore. Right, okay. Right, this tree over here is lies. It's not a tree at all. The fact that you can multi-hit is really helpful with the Drake sword. No, stop it. Bad little pancake. I mean, I know they're a type of like poison frog or something, but they look like pancakes. They don't look like delicious pancakes though. I could go for pancakes, but then who couldn't? I suppose a celiac. There's probably some wheat in there and stuff. Is that tree moving? You're another tree made of lies, aren't you? Look, it is. It's wiggling. I don't know what we get for. We get 180 for killing a stationary tree that doesn't fight back. That seems a bit one-sided. But you know, whatever, I'll take it. Right, there are some giants up here. In this way there are some more tree frogs. So I'm going to kill the tree frogs. Oh, no, there's another giant here. Well, apparently, either they've patched the game with... Actually, they did patch the game, didn't they? When they switched it to Steam. So it's possible that the Steam patch has included balance changes like you can't attack them while they're still getting up. Which used to be brilliant. You just stab them on the floor and they'd lose much of their ability to hurt you. Oh, come on. Don't want to have to wait for this stuff to wear off. I mean, I'm going to, but it's just boring. Yeah, thanks, mate. That's not the least interesting thing I've done in the last 24 hours, waiting for you. Oh. Low health. No, Froggy! Bad Froggy! Glug, glug, glug. Well, at least the frog's dead. You might notice I'm dropping my shield when he's recharging his swing to get some more stamina back. It's actually quite helpful. So you're guarding when he's going to attack and dropping it when he's done. Dead froggy. And green blossom. Well, good enough. Can't remember what it does. Probably healing, if it's anything like Resident Evil green herb. In fact, I think it actually is. Gotta be a sick reference there on their part. Is he dead? Yeah. Stop wallowing around if you're dead. Get on with being dead. Right, let's just check. How's equipment? Scroll down. Green bloom. Oh no, stamina recovery speed. Actually, that's really good. I'll probably dunk one of those and equip the stamina shield when we go versus the Moonlight Butterfly. Because you want as much stamina as you can, because you are going to be running around like a crazy thing. If you don't mind sacrificing some points into the strange endeavour of... Oh, quick, while he's casting, stack up as many hits as we can. And he's dead. Well, you know what? Brilliant. And there should be something over here. As you can see, we're moving much less gracefully now because we're in much heavier equipment. What's the wolf ring do again? Why can I never remember the actually important things? Boosts poise. Well, we'll be having that then. It's better than the old witch ring. Poise means that we should find it easier to maneuver about in this heavy armour. Take less stamina to do such things. Right. Down, down, down we go again. Actually, we can probably take the shortcut. Could we? Yeah, we might as well. And jump. Careful not to fall there. If you're not actually running max speed, you might have trouble. Do I want to kill him? Well, we'll get more souls to level up with at the bonfire we're going back to. Dun, dun, dun. And another one bites the dust. Although, really, whether it can bite anything's under contention. Doesn't appear to have teeth, or even a mouth of any kind. That was the "I'm going to hug you to death" attack. You can recognise it by the way I flinch and go, "Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's gonna kill me!" Actually, I think you'd have to be watching me for that. Perhaps you can just hear the whimpering coming through the microphone of my "I don't want to die." Right, we'll level up. What should we stick the points into? Health, strength, maneuverability. I am one for maneuverability. Also, endurance also increases your ability. Sorry, it increases your ability to carry heavy stuff. So you can carry much more equipment for a longer period if you've got higher endurance, which means you get tired less, and it also means that stuff like your maneuverability reduction is decreased. The heavy attack swing it's almost exactly the same speed as the light attack swing with this sword. I'm not sure why. Yay! The better poison blockers. You need to know about those actually, so let's do that now. These ones reduce poison and toxin. Toxin is something that can kill you very, very quickly when you reach Blighttown. Most people hate Blighttown for stuff like that. Once you kill the toxin dart enemies, they don't respawn. But I'll tell you what, just getting to them to kill them, there are enough of them, they are going to give you a bad day. I don't think this attempt is going to put us up to the Moonlight Butterfly. Oh no, come on. You may be a snake, but... Oh, it's a lizard of some kind. You may be a lizard, but come on and die. I don't think we're going to get to Moonlight Butterfly, largely because I'm not really planned on it. But we'll give it a go. Since you're doing a spell, we'll just chain some heavy attacks together. Whoa! Right, that knocked off balance thing was because I'd run out of stamina. Right, now we just have to survive his assault. If you run out of stamina, they will knock you off balance, and then after that, well, you can't block, can you? You run out of stamina. So, yep, carefully, carefully. And now don't forget that these guys, well, this guy at least, may be left-handed, but you still want to move into their shield side, because you're less likely to get hit by their swings. That is actually something that I always forget, but hopefully by saying it out loud, we'll both remember. Right, there should be somewhere here an item. It may just be the summoning point for this lass, but if not, no, it must be the summoning point. Oh well. Right, up here we are going to find, on our tour, the Moonlight Butterfly. Right, I am not going to take her in as I currently am. We're going to have the grass crest shield because it gives you stamina regeneration. Like, slightly increases stamina recovery. The other thing we're going to do is get naked, because most of our attacks we're going to have to roll under them. So, as you see, that our roll is maximum speed when we are this naked. It's actually quite important. The other thing, of course, is to make sure you've got the green herb on your cycle list and not anything that you're not going to need, because you are going to want to glug it like crazy. Right, here we go, traversing the white light. Where are you, lady? I hate you so much. Right, the only time you can really attack her is when she's down. So you are going to want to roll like a crazy pastiche. And obviously stop blocking when you're trying to regen. Come on, love. Yeah, don't stop moving, by the way. Not unless you do like dying. And I've got to admit, I don't. It's a primary feature of this game that I will avoid if possible. Now the other thing about the shield, of course, is it is good at blocking magic damage. Using your iframes as best you can. Oh, glug. Don't want to take too much. Oh, okay, that was my fault. You're probably doing better than me at this point. I hope you are. She's going to do a laser at some point. And I hate those because they're very hardcore. Oh, here we go. Now this is your opportunity. Two-hand it. And absolutely pagger the crap out of her. Hopefully with heavy attacks. You want to take her down as fast as possible. Right, now. Be aware that she is going to kill me if I'm not careful. I shouldn't have wasted that other one. The other potion. Ready. Being near the front wall tends to help as well. Again, don't forget, we're trying to go for stamina recovery here, not just constantly blocking. Be aware of her position as well, because if you're at the angles, I don't know why, sometimes steeper angle is helpful. Probably because you give them more time between her firing, well, I'm assuming it's a her, and you're blocking. She's not doing the long shot laser, which is what she usually does, and freaks me out. Come on, either land or shoot. Don't care which. Yeah, no, seriously, love. I'm not bothered. You can do either. You've got two really brilliant options. Here we go. Right now, so don't forget, two-handed stance. And probably single attack so that you can chain them. Oh, there we go. I thought I wasn't going to make it before the next takeoff then. But good job. Right, Soul of Moonlight Butterfly. That will be probably useful later, although I rarely use it. You can use it to make a magic stick for magical people. I'm not terribly interested in that at the moment. Right, so let's put our shield back to the one that can actually block physical attacks. If you look at the difference... Where's the grass shield? Physical protection on this is only 95%. Whereas this is 100%. So if you get a full block with the grass crest shield, you're still not going to get 100% damage reduction into your stamina. It's only 95, so you're still going to take chip damage, which can kill you, especially if you're taking a lot of damage sequentially. Right, I'm probably going to continue using this dragon sword, at least until we take this ember back and upgrade our claymore a bit more. It's handy though. It's one of the reasons I don't feel it's cheating, because it's one of the few sort of really good balanced weapons to make the game easier, and it is definitely that it was put in the best possible place. Alright, pillage corpse. Right, we now have the divine ember, we now have a homeward bone. If that's not a hint as to you're supposed to use the homeward bone, I mean, I don't really know what is. So let's homeward bone it up. Let's have a homeward boner. Use item? Yes. And this will take us back to the last bonfire. It won't take us straight back to Andre, although we could have run straight here from Andre. But besides, we can now go and upgrade our sword a bit more. Also, of course, we've taken out the Moonlight Butterfly, so, you know, challenge complete. Well, not very challenging. So side swing I'm not too worried about, because he's not going to try and eat me. You might find that at some point you want to grind in here for poison remedies. You can buy them in some places. There's a vendor that you'll probably meet on the way to Blighttown anyway. But I don't like grinding for anything, certainly not on camera. If I do find that I need to grind some more for something, I'll do it and then just tell you about it so you don't have to watch. I think it'll be quite boring to watch me just kill grass guys over and over and over. Hell, it's not that entertaining me doing it now, and I'm playing the damn thing. Come on, grass guy, fall over. I want to go spend some souls. And again, they are giving me souls, so I can legitimately spend them with Andre, the blacksmith, not giant. Although it's such a shame about the fact that gigantism basically made his organs fail at such a young age. I mean, he really wasn't that old. He had to drink like 40 pints to get drunk because, well, gigantism, he had huge liver. But completely beside the point. Let's go have some upgrades, assuming we can afford all the upgrading type stuff.
I've seen one of those before.
It's a divine ember. Yes, of course, you can have it. Yeah, take it.
You've made a fight.
I know I have. Right. Oh no, it'd be a divine claymore. How do I get the... Oh right, I probably need a different ember. Whatever. Right, let's just repair our equipment for now, because that tends to be handy, not to have it all break on you. It might be an idea actually to improve this armour, considering this is the armour I'm going to wear later into the game. Unfortunately, we now have to buy some more titanite shards. So, wait, hold on. Reinforce armour. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, hold on. I can do each of these once, right? No, okay. So we need 2 more to get everything to level 1. Sorry if this takes a little while, but it does make the game easier to have better armour. Funny that. I think it needs 2 per piece now. Yep. So we need to buy 8. This is when it gets expensive to do it monetarily. But, oh well. It's much, much preferable to grinding. I know the grinding spots. In fact, there are good YouTube tutorials for where you can grind. But to be fair, do you really want to go grinding stuff?
Get yourself.
I thought not. I certainly don't. Plus you'll get to those bits anyway. And you probably have to kill a bunch of stuff in them before you fully understand the layout. So I tend to find, right, what are we going to upgrade? Well, it's never a terrible idea to upgrade vitality, and we can only up 1 stat at the moment, so let's give that a go. A little bit more health. Ready to rock. Right then, sorry for the jump cut, but I just completely forgot, my mind went blank, how to get down to the depths for the first time. The answer is actually a little bit squirrely, but it'll be fine, don't worry about it. Basically, the bridge that you cross as the dragon, well, cross with the dragon on it, has a second entrance near Solaire that you come back to. So we just need to get back over that way. I'm not sure what the fastest way to do that is from here, considering that enemies will respawn, so probably back through Firelink Shrine. Obviously the magic guy doesn't respawn, so he's not someone you need to worry about. This way we will get to talk to Lautrec. Toulouse. No, not going to make that joke. Well, I mean, I've made that reference, but I'm not going to turn it into a joke. We're above that. No, we're not. Why did I even say it? Right, let's get towards the fire. We might as well. I mean, it's really not very far going from this direction. The backstabbing traitor's got to be around here somewhere. I think he's down the next level. I'm just doing that because if we homeward bone, we want to be closer than that would otherwise be. There he is. Hello, you backstabbing bastard.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please accept it.
Well, it
I'm
wouldn't
grateful to you for
be much
freeing me.
reason to save him. Yeah, as if he's not ominously pointing out.
Well, let's not be greedy now.
Well, while you can reinforce the Estus flasks, you should, because I don't want to spoil it, but it's related to the reason that he's backstabbing us. Right, so continuing on, we're going down towards the depths, but in order to do so, well, really, you can jump all you want. I mean, doesn't make a massive difference. It's so nice and refreshing to have actually humanoid shaped enemies so that you can at least try and parry. Get quite out of practice when you don't face people for a while. I said no. Bad zombie. Oh, 331. I do like the backstab with this thing. Is he dead? He's already dead. Wow. He put up almost no resistance. Lazy bugger. Right, there's a rat that way, but to be honest, I don't really care. Rat, you go on your own business, I'll go on mine. I don't think he cares either. He's just like, what, from a rat? Yeah, sure, I'm carrying the plague and I attack people that come near. Well, I don't know if he is carrying the plague. His fleas maybe, though. Oh, historical accuracy joke. Not even a joke. Well, a disease like the plague isn't a joke. You don't want bubons all over your body. Yeah. Is that something I haven't picked up? No, it's not. Just a dead dude. Look, I told you once. I've told you again. I don't even have time to say anything. Well, I haven't told you once now. Ooh, mystery. What could it be that I was going to say? Maybe I started a sentence without having a plan for where the end was going. Just possibly. I planned that the whole time and knew that I wasn't going to have time. You ever think of that? And, yeah, okay. Safe. Let's go back over here. Now, rather than take the long way around past the way that the Taurus demon resides, I'm going to take the possibly deadly, possibly stupid route whereby we run across the bridge again in the opposite direction. Now, if the dragon has gone for good, we'll be fine. If he's still sitting in his happy little perch, we're likely to get incinerated. Oh look! Guess which of the two is the correct answer. This is a game about getting naked, isn't it? Right, so... Ready... Steady, go! Run, 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 dodge, run, dodge, jump. Come on, come on, come on, get up, get up. You're not that dead. In fact, you're not dead. Stop complaining. See? Ha! You're not dead. Right, you can still fight him later now. Good. Good. Because we do... It is enjoyable. Certainly if you get, like, Havel's armor or something really fire protective, stack it all up, and then take him on melee style. So much fun. I mean, it's really, really hard, and it will take you a lot of time and a lot of attempts to get your pattern down with him. Shooting him with an arrow, to pull him down, to run in, hit his head like once or twice with hard enough strikes, and then run back again. Right, now this is the first place we have been meaning to go, and spaffing around for a while. Don't forget to come to this door if you have the key. It is kind of helpful. You might have to kill some guys, but it does mean that you no longer have to do the dragon run to get down to the depths. I mean, you didn't really have to do the dragon run if you didn't mind running all the way past the Taurus demon's lair. But to be honest, I'm lazy. I'm not sure quite lazy. Yeah, I would. It was far easier to do it the way I've just done it. Try not to walk off that cliff. I have done it before. There's nothing interesting down there. Well, unless you find death interesting. I suppose that's a point up for debate. Right, now there are some dogs that will come from this way that will make you bleed like crazy. They are arseholes, kill them. That is the bleed status effect. If it stacks up to a full bar, you've just taken enough damage to start bleeding. Right, is this not the door? It may not be the door. It might be this one.
Somebody, please let me out.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's the
help
plan.
me. Damn, I'm out.
Yeah, that is the plan. This is the other place you can use the residence key.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thanks.
He will turn up back at the Firelink Shrine, the first fireplace you go to. Make sure you don't stab him though, because I have done that by accident. He doesn't take kindly to it, I must admit. Sorcerer's stuff, so if you were going for a magic user run, that would be the stuff to get. There are some humanities this way. Hard, I think. Do be careful not to take too much fire damage. It's not easy, but it works. Every little helps. Well, every little sets you on fire slightly more. In this case, more than I would like. But then many things are more than I would like. If only we could go through that door and there was a whole extra adventure I'd never seen before. But no. I've got to say, the main game is brilliant, but the DLC... I liked fighting Artorias, and the Painted World was okay. But after Artorias, it got a bit overly hard. There is a boss that you have Sif alongside you when you fight him. Yeah, I would avoid fighting him if I ever could, ever again. Just because it was not fun. And that's why I'm playing the thing. Well, I'm not playing it because it's not fun, I'm playing it because I enjoy it. Just had to work that out in my head. Did I say that wrong? I may have said that significantly wrong. Right, come on, backstabby, knife-throwing arse-hats. There you are. And now these guys will make you bleed. They don't even care. And they will try and block as well. However, luckily, we're generally able to take them. I think there is something in one of the houses that just opened. Couldn't tell you which one though. Not off the top of my head. Ah, there it is. Mail raker. Well, that can be useful depending on your build and how you want to build in the future. Shouldn't be anything in there, no. Watch out for dogs around this corner. Because they're here somewhere. Sneaky. Sneaky. Oh. Here come the stabby guys. I bet the dogs will charge up as soon as they're on me. Oh, parried. Well, now is a good time to get out of there. I'm not going to try and parry the next boss because it just doesn't really work. I think this guy's got something on him as well. If you see bodies like that, in all honesty, it's probably what they're there for. Large soul of a lost undead. Well, that will help us upgrade our equipment when we get the chance. Again, checking inside buildings, because usually they have something in there. Thief stuff. And a target shield. Nope, even that, it's not. Don't think it has a 100% block, or if it does, it's too slow with its parry. I ended up using the heater shield for quite a long time last time. Let's just check the... see that weight problem? That's the right weight. It's only 3, but then it's only 95. Too heavy. Still too heavy. And then you're back onto sword type weapons, so really... the wooden shield's very light, but 93. That's light, and it's only 78. So, I mean, if you flick through, you'll see that the heater shield that you start with, or that we started with, it's really it. It is the pièce de résistance. Assuming that means what I think it means. Right, the strategy in here is to go, do scary. And kill the dogs as soon as you can. Killing the dogs is somewhat crucial. And again, don't forget that you've got to drop your guard in order to regen stamina. Sorry. That's really the only respite you get dropping down from there. After that, it's just mano a mano. Really, the problem... oh, and we're dead. The problem is taking the dogs down. Unfortunately, he knocked me down there. I know, I can see that. Come on. I was just rubbing it in a little bit. Right, good thing we unlocked the shortcut, because I would not have to do the whole lot again. I will take out the Capra Demon before the end of this video. Mark my words. Because that is the plot. Alright, let's just sprint across this bridge. We're going to ignore the explodey throwing guys for now. There we go. Quickly down. I mean, the hardest part of another attempt at the Capra Demon is those thieves with their horrible parries. You can parry them back because they do have fast weapons, so it's easier to predict. But then you're fighting dogs that make you bleed, and they make you bleed, so all in all you can end up bleeding quite easily. The bleeding can kill you. It's not like Catacomb Kids where poison at least doesn't seem to kill you. It just takes you down to 1 hit point before abandoning you entirely. Well, that would appear to be the case. Are they back? Yes, they are. Luckily, we don't have to wait for their ambush this time. Yeah, I always found that one a bit cheeky. It's a front stab, essentially. It's a back stab from the front. Which is just like, wait, you can stab me from the front. How is that even remotely there. It's a mechanic that we cannot have access to. Cannot, as far as I'm aware, have access to. Whereas most of the other mechanics are stuff that you can do. You can parry, you can get a weapon with bleed on it, albeit the best bleed weapon is from a dragon who's actually a lady who's so soft. Which will probably be, yeah, that's their parry attack. I often find good reason not to kill her in that A, she's a pretty tough fight, but B, she's so soft. Who could kill something so soft and adorable? Only a monster. Really? You dogs. Coward! Well, they're dead. Gonna have to wait for this bleed stack to wear off because I don't want to actually bleed to death. However much I may look like I do. Right. Remember the dogs first because you do not want to have them stacking up bleed while with everything else. Okay, now I can't actually see anything. Oh, come with it. And he got through my defense because I didn't have time to drink. Oh. One more go. He is one of those guys that people do dislike just because of those kind of things. You can actually just sort of run past everything. But I wouldn't advise it, because they will be waiting outside once you're done with him. However, you know you're going to die, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes these guys take a lot longer to practice. Come on, mister, let's practice some... Nope, couldn't parry him. Can backstab him though. Delicious. I wonder if we can fall down this bit without taking damage. Carefully. Apparently we can. Well, that's a shortcut. However, slow. It's a long cut, or long short cut. Shorty long cut? I don't know. Might even be worth it to use the winged spear versus Capra Demon. What? Did you just jump in the fire? Okay, I'm pretty sure fire does hurt me, so it's not fair if it doesn't hurt them. I suppose they might be magically fire resistant. I'm enchanted. My hide is +6 against fire. But if that were the case, why can't I skin it, turn it into some delicious trousers or something? Did I just knock him over? That would be really funny. Those things also give you bleed. I think my parry was off there. Wow, they must be faster at swinging than I thought. If I can just draw them out while facing them, that gives me somewhat advantage. Again, managing stamina. Ah! Roll out of the way. Heavy attack, that helped. And now we should be able to just run straight to the Capra Demon. The Capra Demo Man. Oh, no. Pay attention, you fool. That was to me, by the way. I wasn't. So let's fill up on health, because probably we're not going to get a chance to do it later. Now the trick here is just to sprint to the top of the stairs, if we can. Oh, come on. It wouldn't let me jump off. I was trying to jump off the stairs to give myself time to take a drink, but I was blocked by the scenery. The problem with this area is there's literally nowhere to hide. Let's try the trick of... No, let's not run past. If I was going to run past, get hit by everything. Nope, not attacking those guys. We're just going to go with the beeline to where we want to be. Oh, they're dead. We now know we can walk off this little cliff, so long as we walk off this side. Only take a little bit of damage, that's certainly quicker. If only there was a better shortcut to the Capra Demon, I'm sure there is one. Right, now, in actuality, fighting dogs is better done with a spear, because you can block while they attack, and then stab them from behind the spear. Certainly the case in Demon Souls. It appears to be the case here too. However, that means switching weapons. I don't really want to waste the time on it. And I've got to remember there's that extra dog that I forgot about last time. Might even be worth having the grass crest shield, but not just at the moment. Come on guys, I know you're there. You're not hiding. Wow. Triple kill. Or if this was Unreal Tournament, triple kill, 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 kill. Unfortunately it's not a monster kill. But, you know, it'll do. Right. One more go. See if we can't target his dog. Where is his dog? They're not dead, are they? Seriously, you put up that weak of a fight? Double hit is just so strong. Heavy attack seems to be helpful. Whoa. Dude. Why didn't you play Major League Baseball or something? You've got a proper hit on you. Whoa. Got to get my stamina back up and have a drink. Cutting it a bit fine there. And he's dead. Key to the depths, that's what we wanted. Don't think we get anything else off of him. Oh, humanity and a homeward bone. Well, that's nice. Well, it's time to homeward that bone. Down we go. Now I'm going to save these souls to upgrade with Andre. Actually, am I? No, I'm going to upgrade myself because it would take some time to get back there. So what are we going to spend? Strength is always a damage up. Let's do one of that, and endurance so we can dodge better. I mean, I don't need to keep them perfectly in step, but it is quite helpful to have more stamina. So there we go. And thanks ever so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, that would help a lot. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If you want to leave a comment or tweet @IatZine, I will be reading both of those channels. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.